On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the difference between winning and losing.
In laser racing, there's constantly an opportunity to gain 1 inch. 1 inch could be a marginal advantage that leads to a tight cross. If we can sail our boat optimally at each moment, these inches will amount to victories. Imagine you were given Tom Slingsby's incredible boat speed and how that would affect your race results. This course will enable you to master upwind boat speed skills and apply them in your races. For the remainder of this course, when we refer to boat speed or sailing upwind fast, we're referring to the best VMG, which is velocity made good, the perfect blend of speed and height. To reach the best VMG, you'll need to meet certain criteria of an optimized boat. Let's begin by identifying the characteristics of an optimized boat. These will be the same throughout all wind conditions. Your angle must be precisely close-hauled. Sail power, you want to set it to maintain maximum outboard height. The heel must be within limits of about 2 to 5 degrees of leeward heel and not changing accidentally. The sheet tension typically has a range, striving to achieve block to block without compromising speed or optimum boat heel. Oftentimes, this criteria will be changing from moment to moment due to a wind shift, a gust, lull, a swell movement, or other variable. So we constantly need to adapt to change, keeping our VMG or boat speed as high as possible. Reaction to changes will have different nuances depending on conditions, and we'll address these in detail throughout the course. Now, let's take a look at some correct examples of an optimized boat. Here we have our angle precisely close-hauled, sail set up for maximum power, and the sailor adding maximum weight outboard. The boat has a slight amount of heel to navigate the chop and is within our limits. His sheet tension is optimal, changing slightly to maximize power or minimize drag. Again, the angle is precisely close-hauled, and sail is set up so that he can maximally hike. His boat heel is very flat, and the sheet tension is block to block. In this windy example, the sailor has perfect angle. The sail is set up for low drag, his sheet tension is optimal, and he eases it when necessary to stay within the heel limits. This simple checklist is a great way to begin your quest for upwind speed. Each of these components are essential in order to be fast. Think of it like an ecosystem. Each part is related and codependent. Again, the beauty of this simple list is that it applies throughout all conditions. Let's look at some examples. Remember, all parts of the ecosystem must be fully functioning. In other words, if one item does not meet the checklist, you'll not be fast. Look at the front of the sail. Notice that it's backwinding. His sheet tension looks good, so we know his angle must be incorrect. We call this pinching. Since this boat is not on angle, it cannot be fast. We'll cover how to find your angle in detail later in this course. In this example, the angle appears to be good, as their sheet is block to block and there's no luffing in the sail. There's plenty of wind to support a full hike, but the sailor cannot add his maximum weight without going beyond a flat boat. To reach top speed, the objective is to be maximally hiking. In this case, there's a sail setup issue preventing this. This sailor mistakenly reduced power in the sail by over-flattening it with their Cunningham outhaul and boom vane. In order for him to optimize the setup, he should ease the controls. This will allow him to hike more and maximize boat speed. In this example, the sailor's angle is too low. This creates excessive heel. This is a huge detriment to boat speed, and the sailor is constantly battling the rudder and the boat is slipping sideways. A boat that is flat tracks through the water and allows the rudder to be neutral. If you look at his sheet tension, the blocks are about 1 foot apart. We call this undersheeted. Without the sheet in, his pointing suffers. In this case, sheeting out has depowered the sail, sacrificing potential to hike. In medium wind, the starting point for sheet tension is block to block. This is when the end boom block touches the traveler block. The solution here is to sheet in, hike harder, and then reevaluate the checklist. In light wind, you can only bring your sheet in once sailing fast. That means your starting sheet tension is often looser than block to block. In lighter winds, power is generated by easing the sail. Only pull the sail in block to block when you reach full speed and/or are close to hiking. In this example, he should ease the sail to generate power, add some body weight, and accelerate the boat. By now you should understand the basic checklist for an optimized boat. You can begin using this right away to improve your boat speed.